Hello and welcome to Camp Xbox. Today we're diving back into a classic original Xbox demo disc. This is the fourth disc that came with the March 2002 edition of Official Xbox Magazine. We've got some exciting demos, trailers, and even some cool behind the scenes content to explore. Before we hop in, I want to give a very special thank you to my YouTube channel members, the campers, and camp counselors. Thank you so much for your support. But let's go ahead and embark on this journey into Xbox history and explore this disc together. Hopping into the features section first, we kick things off with a fascinating slice of history. Around the Xbox launch, a gaming competition took place in Universal City Walk in Hollywood. It was a 48-hour gaming challenge where participants competed for various Xbox prizes. The footage here captures the lively atmosphere and showcases some classic official Xbox Magazine ads, making it look like an incredible event. This is one of my favorite historical gems from these demo discs, and I hope you find it enjoyable.
I drove my son practically 4 hours to get here. He's a big video fan. I couldn't keep him from coming.
I'm here to tell you why you need to buy our magazine. The first reason you need to buy our magazine is because we're the official magazine.
What's up, gamers? 2 minutes down, 8 minutes to go. Thumping bass in the background.
It's an excellent magazine. I think everybody should have a subscription.
I think that disc is a great feature, and I think it's something that gamers can really dig.
It took us about 4 hours to get here. We're from Fresno, California.
I've been here for approximately 17, 18 hours. I'm doing pretty good. Sometimes I feel like I want to go to sleep, but other times I was just able to wake myself up.
When I was losing, I was tired. Now that I'm winning, I'm just all adrenaline.
Guys, stand up and scream if you've been playing for 48 hours straight. I didn't know how thirsty you guys were for a kick-ass game console, but I guess you've been waiting for a while, and the person who's been waiting longest possibly, Mr. Matt Voorhees, not only played for 48 hours, but was first in line. Dude, you are a lunatic. That's just wrong. That's just so wrong. Mr. Emmanuel Marcale, I would like to give you this fine Xbox backpack full of crazy Xbox swag. All right, get out of here. Right on. Congratulations. It's been up for a long time. Hey, dude, so not only do you get the tickets to the concert of your choice, you get this fine Sobe longboard. All right, second place. We're giving you a spring break trip for 4 to San Felipe in Baja California, Mexico. Sponsored by the official Xbox Magazine. And number one, the finest West Coast Xbox gamer in the world, Mr. Brady O'Connell. Come on up here.
Right now, I want to sleep.
Xbox!
Next up is an in-depth behind-the-scenes look at the then upcoming The Thing. You get to see what appears to be some early captures of video game footage. The Thing is one of the most intriguing early Xbox titles, and I enjoyed hearing these people talk about the work that they put into making the trailer specifically.
The Xbox game The Thing is actually a sequel to the original film. It's based on the concept of a new group of recruits going into Antarctica to discover what happened to the original people there and discovering a lot of chaos and horror along the way.
What the hell happened here?
You as the player come to the game with no knowledge of what happened before, and you have to figure out what's going on, what's killing all your men, and get out of there alive.
Oh my god.
Absinthe Pictures is one of the few production companies specializing in trailers for the video game market. Our work on the video game trailers has also led us to do cutscenes for video games like The Thing.
Once you get infected, it becomes a perfect imitation of you.
One of the things that's really important to us when doing a trailer for a video game is that it has a cohesive and compelling story that's true to the game and true to the action of the game. So we'll direct shots that are cinematic but yet realistic, and that the user will be able to experience as they play the game for themselves.
One of the most important aspects is to meet early on with the developer, and at that point in time develop custom camera systems and other assets that will help us then later on create unique scenes in the game that showcase not only the gameplay, but the overall story of the game and the essence of it.
The first thing we do is we take a look at a preliminary build from the developer. At the point we began this trailer, characters hadn't even been created. There were no voices cast. It was very, very early in the development of the video game, so we created characters, and we gave them words to say, and we wrote a script.
They're still alive, but I'm not sure which ones are human.
The Thing game itself has extraordinary graphics, and it's exploited really well by the Xbox because it's such a powerful piece of hardware.
As the hardware gets more and more powerful and the platforms get less expensive and the games get better and better, more and more people are going to want to play them.
Every time I show someone a new game, they're blown away by the level of graphics, the intricate storylines. You know, there's just one important difference between movies and games. A game is interactive and a movie is not. I think that people always have a place for movies. They always want to sit passively at some point and just watch an entertainment experience. But I think people are more and more wanting to interact with that experience and play the movie.
You're a smart man, Captain Blake. I'd like to get inside that head of yours.
I'm only asking you to trust me. This game has not yet been rated.
There are even more top plays of the month featured on this disc, and it's always fun to see what games were popular at the time. Of course, you're going to see a lot of Halo here, but I appreciate that Wrecked actually gets a good amount of love here too. Here is an interesting addition. It's just the legendary ending of Halo Combat Evolved. I'm not entirely sure why this spoiler is included, but I did enjoy reminiscing about this ending cutscene. Maybe this is there for people who had a really tough time beating the game on Legendary.
That's the ship! Move! We need to get aboard now!
This is it, baby. Hold me.
Shut them down. We'll need them later. Fancy a look?
Did anyone else make it?
Scanning. Just dust and echoes. We're all that's left. We did what we had to do. For Earth. An entire Covenant armada obliterated, and the Flood. We had no choice. Halo. It's finished.
No. I think we're just getting started.
Alright, moving into the extra content section, this was mostly trailers and ads. First up is a trailer for Hunter the Reckoning, a really cool hack and slash video game that was going to come out just a few months after this disc was released. This trailer has a really cool early 2000s action movie vibe, but I like the use of concept art to build the game's world.
There is evil everywhere. Unknown to most humans, the world is ruled and directed by supernatural forces beyond their comprehension. Vampires and werewolves see humans as pawns in an endless battle for control. All of this is hidden from humanity. Vampire feedings are explained as gang violence, werewolf attacks explained as animal mauling. But now a mysterious force has imbued a chosen few humans with not just the knowledge of the evil, but with the power to do something about it. These imbued have become hunters. Spencer, Deuce, Wyatt, Queen, Avenger. Avengers tear down the supernatural, one creature at a time. Samantha Alexander, Queen, Defender, protectors of the innocent and naive. Father Esteban Cortez, Queen, Judge. Judges ensure that justice is served. Cassandra Chayan, Queen, Martyr. Martyrs are willing to sacrifice themselves for the cause. Avenger, Defender, Judge, Martyr, Hunters. Those rare mortals who seek to take back the night from age-old horrors. Hunter, The Reckoning. The Reckoning is coming March 15th, 2002. Rated M for mature.
The upcoming trailer for Yager is interesting. Although a bit lengthy and not revealing much beyond flying in first person, it highlights the game's strength in creating visually appealing environments. And it was surprising to see it featured in a 2002 disc since it wasn't released in North America until 2004. This showcases the value of demo discs, allowing us to observe the progression of games and potentially discover titles that may have been delayed or cancelled.
THQ. THQ.
Here is another amazing feature on this disc, and that's the short commercials for early Xbox games. Each last around 30 seconds, and it's a nostalgic throwback to advertising in the early 2000s. Some are amusing like Oddworld, but the one that stands out the most is the Dead or Alive ad. You have to check these out.
When it seems like all is lost, when it feels as if you have no hope, when you are outnumbered, overpowered, and they've got you cornered, that's when you realize your last best hope is you. Halo, Combat Evolved, rated M for mature.
Well, I only play it for the fighting. I appreciate the expansive multi-tier environments and the 16 characters with the pixel shading bump mapping. And the rich plot development. Seriously, why else would I play it?
She kicks high.
Rated T for teen.
Every second, 1,000 decisions. Do you go for style, or do you go for speed? That's your decision, love. Do you bet it all, or better not? Again, your call, mate. Power slide, or play it safe? Champ or chump, tough guy? It all depends. What's driving you? Project Gotham Racing, rated E for everyone.
Chase, our world needs you. The time is now. Let us team up. Let us power up. And maybe even blow up and stink up.
Power up to the people!
Hard world.
Much as Odyssey, rated D for teen.
Dag, yo, it's the Amped Guide to Freestyle Snowboarding. Know your mountain. Downhill area. Freestyle areas. Let's ride! This is about freedom and cool tricks, and doing those cool tricks when the media's around. Just bend, jump, grab, rotate, and land. Then contact an orthopedic surgeon, and you're ready to go. Amped. Style isn't everything. Just kidding. Rated E for everyone.
Hi, honey. Oh, you know. We had a huddle. Manning says they're throwing a Harrison. Every time. Peyton to Marvin. Peyton to Marvin.
Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Ray Lewis is on my back all day.
Yeah.
Coach keeps yelling at me, quoting Lombardi every 2 minutes. It's all politics around here. I gotta go.
NFL Fever 2002. It's a living. Rated E for everyone.
Moving into the demos, the first one on the list is Arctic Thunder, an arcade racing game that I've discussed on the channel before. I'm not a huge fan of this game, but it does have an arcade replayability that would make this demo appealing. Featuring only one racer and one track, it showcases precisely what it needs to: a fast-paced downhill race with its wacky courses. I'm not sure if this would have convinced anyone, especially myself, definitely when considering the other racing demo on this disc, but I'm sure it offered some fun, especially since it has multiplayer. The next demo on the list is Bloodwake, and I love this game. It's a boat combat game, and this demo showcases the arena mode where you can engage in battles with other boats. This is a simple yet effective way to demonstrate the power and fun of the boat combat. However, the story demo features one of the weakest missions in the game. It's an escort mission, and I remember not liking this mission at all, so I think it's an odd choice, but overall it's not a bad demo and showcases the fun combat. The final new demo today is for one of my all-time favorites, and that's Project Gotham Racing. In this demo, you get 2 cars and a good number of kudos challenges. I really like that they included this because it showcases the versatility of all the game modes offered, rather than just appearing as a standard racing title. It's a great introduction to the game, and I wouldn't be surprised if it convinced some players to purchase the full version. So this was the section of the demos I was most surprised about. It's called Bonus Demo Pack, and this includes every demo from the past 2 discs right here. For any late subscribers, this must have been amazing, because there is so many cool games here. I did not play any of these for this video because I have already previously covered them, but if you are interested, you can go back and check out those other videos in my Xbox Demos playlist. What were your favorites today? Let me know in the comments below. Be sure to like this video if you enjoyed it and subscribe to keep up with the retro Xbox content. Also, once again, thank you to all my YouTube channel members for all your support, but I'll see you here next time at Camp Xbox.